How about now? Can you guys hear me now? All right, we got audio now. Okay. All right. So, I need to pick one more survivor here. You need to pick one more survivor. We need to play. You need to play with at least 4 to balance the game. I'm assuming. Beyond that, you need to. If you play with up to 6, it makes the game a little easier. So the amount of spawns and stuff like that doesn't change. Let's see. We'll be. I think we need a healer in the group.
I got one.
Oh, you got one. All right. There we go. All right. So I'm going to put him right. Where does this guy go? Here and here. Okay. So you start with full health. You start with 0 XP. And we do get to find some starting gear here. So me. All right. I did not notice that there was starting gear when I was looking through this, but I guess we will. Yeah, nothing on here appears to be symbolizing starting. All the backs are the same. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to draw cards from here until we have 2 weapons each. And then we'll shuffle it back up again. Would you like to go first?
Either way.
Go ahead. Draw until you get a weapon.
There's one.
All right, a rusty pipe. Let's see, that's a med kit, and I've got a wrench with some spikes coming out of it. I'm going to give that to Daniel Diaz here. And you need one for Michael Lambert.
Mm-hmm. He gets a rifle.
And another wrench. All right. So there we go. All right. I was explaining this when the audio was out, but basically the objective of this scenario is to protect the home base. The little story it gave me was that we started a party and we're partying a little too loud and attracted the attention of this kitsune beast here. And so all the wolves and the beast is just trying to run around and get us, and the wolves are trying to get to these objective points. We have to not let them get to the objective points. I'm pretty sure as long as we're standing on the same square as an objective, the wolf isn't going to enter it. So it's kind of a way to sacrifice ourselves for the sake of... All right, so you get Samantha and Michael.
With the knife.
Yeah, there we go. All right, and you can start in this space with me, or this one here. Each zone, each square can only hold up to either 2 characters, 2 heroes, 2 wolves, or the beast. No character, a different style actors or whatever, can share the same zone. So you're only ever going to attack something that's in the zone adjacent to you. You can attack diagonally, but you can only move orthogonally. You can also take line of sight diagonally, and these yellow markings here are the only walls. So it's a lot of ruins here that we're working with. Some appear to be inside a building and some out. To my knowledge, that doesn't really make a difference. Okay. Any questions?
No.
Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get started here. I I will go ahead and take the first turn. When you control more than one player, you activate both of your players one at a time, 4 actions each, and then it moves on to the next player. All of the survivors go, and then the wolves go, then the beast goes. So let's start with, obviously we need some more stuff. So I'm going to take an action to, let's see, Matthew's special action here, this guy with the rifle. He can re-roll an attack on a wolf, and Daniel Diaz gets 1 XP to a survivor within reach once per turn. All right. So, to my knowledge, getting XP is not a bad thing like it is in Zombicide. So I'm going to start with Diaz here, and I'm going to give Michael an XP. So once you make it into the orange here on your track, you can unlock one of these skills. Either side, you have to choose the top one. That's what these little tokens are for here.
Okay.
All right. So I guess that's an action. So that's 1. Kind of stuck out here in no man's land. 1, 2, and then I will spend an action to search. So I take this down. These are kind of large, and I just draw. So I have a megaphone. Can become the target of 1 beast attack per turn. So this card has the little like shields on it, so it goes in the middle of my board here, right there, and I can use it to attract the beast towards me away from somebody else. I don't know what that good will do because I don't have anything that's going to make me any more defensive than anybody else. All right, so Matthew here, he's going to take a step back. He is also going to search, and I believe you can only search per spot once per turn, so you can't just sit here and spam that stuff. I will take a card. Ooh, we got a crossbow. Very good from Matthew, who is a shooter type. So this is going to go. I don't think there are cards that are like 2-handed versus 1-handed. I think you can always hold up to 2 weapons and 1 gear. All right, so that was 1 action. That was 1, 2. Let's move over here, and we'll just take this down. We'll get something else. Let's see what we got here. All right, ooh, a machine gun. So you'll notice that the symbology on the bottom is very reminiscent of Zombicide. Essentially, this gun has 2 range. I can roll for 3. I can roll 3 dice. I'm hitting on 6+. I'll have to look and see what that last symbol means. So I'm going to just put my wrench in my inventory, which I'll put over there. All right, so that's my 4 turns. Your turn, sir.
All right. So I'll take Samantha, move her back, search this. Let's see what I get. All right, she has a sledgehammer. And I guess I'll search this other box too. And now she has a megaphone.
All right.
All right. And that was all for her. Oh, doesn't spend any actions to perform searches, so that's not all her actions. She has 2 more actions.
There you go.
Then we'll take a walk here. Search there. Shotgun, which is better than a sledgehammer. And I'll take a step out. This guy, Michael, he's going to take a step. He's going to go in.
Yeah, you can go in there with me.
Search this for a baseball bat. And do we want to hit this wolf right now?
You can. So I did find out what this last symbol here means on the card. So this little starburst that's in the 4th column here, it has to have a number there to be able to hit the beast. So like your shotgun, if you hit successfully, will hit it for 1. Whereas your bat, if you successfully hit on the bat, you actually hit the beast for 2 damage. Whereas like my crossbow here couldn't even hit the beast at all. So that's how we know whether a weapon can hit the beast. And then the stuff at the top tells you which type of wolf it can take out. So like the crossbow can take out any type of wolf, but can't harm the beast.
Alright, well I can hit it with this baseball bat.
But you can hit it with the baseball bat.
Because he can attack diagonally.
You can attack diagonally. That's right. And so at this point you would roll 1 die.
Just a dice.
Just a single die. You got to hit on a 6+ to get it though. Luckily though, it doesn't retaliate or anything like that. So.
That's 5.
And it's 5, so you missed. Swing and a miss with the baseball bat.
And that was it.
That was it, yep. All right. Changing up my possibilities here. All right. So everybody's gone. At this point, we are going to activate the wolves. We can activate them in any order. Remember, they're just making a beeline for the red objectives in this scenario. Normally, they would head towards a survivor that they can see. If they can't see the survivor, then they don't move at all. But it appears nothing is blocking any of their line of sight to these objective tokens. So this guy's going to go 1, 2, 3. Kind of be in that spot. This guy is going to go 1, 2. This guy will go 1, 2, 3 and come up here. And this guy will go 1, 2, 3. Since they're not adjacent to anybody, they don't attack. And now we spawn. So for every nest that isn't blocked, and the yellow arrow is where you want to put the wolf, if the yellow spot is taken, covered up, then they will spawn here. If both of them are covered up, then you don't spawn in that zone. So this is why I'm just using these tokens. We do have, they do have miniatures though for all of these things. I just figured it was easier to see on the stream just with the tokens. So I'm just going to start down here every time. So another regular wolf. Here is another fast wolf. There's more fast wolves in the bag than the other 2. Here's another fast wolf. So we're getting them all out of the way early, which makes sense. And then a big bruiser. So that would essentially be like, you know, this guy here. All right. Now comes the beast's turn. So Kitsune here. Kitsune has a attack deck that is made up of 6 standard attack cards and 6 specialty attack cards. Can't talk. Once we get him down to past halfway, he's got 30 health. So once we get him down to 15 or below, he's going to get rid of all the regular cards out of his deck and switch only special cards. So he's going to get 2 attack cards. He has a special ability that says Wolves spawns takes place before their activation. Oh, I missed that. So these guys actually would have spawned and then moved along with their friends here. Except for this guy, he would have been behind. All right. Okay. Wolf spawns. There's a little typo there. Wolves spawn takes place before their activation. Okay. All right. 3 attack cards. So this is what an attack card looks like. The symbol over here tells you who they are targeting, if they can see them. If not, they just go to the closest person. This tells you, based on the direction they're facing, where their attacks. So sometimes they attack more than one spot. And then this is the number you have to roll on your D10 in order to escape damage. Otherwise, they hit you for 1. So that's their first attack. This is what a basic card looks like. Otherwise, they're pretty much the same. And then another special attack. So let me get on my little handy dandy reference sheet here so I can remember. His first one is least health survivor. So we're all at 5. This guy typically should be down here. We're all at 5. And so he's going to go to whoever is the closest. Both Diaz and Michael Lambert here are the closest. So then he moves to who activated first. So myself as Diaz activated first. So he is attacking Diaz. He's only attacking... He will actually move right here so that he is not on a diagonal. And it does say to face them in a proper direction. So we're facing him towards this space. And then I don't know whether or not it attacks the same person or not. And there's a little modifier here. It says rage. Add 1 to the attack danger for each level passed by the survivor. Okay, so I haven't passed any level. I got that from this symbol right here. So this little symbol, they're listed in the instruction manual, but they're also listed on his board. It's a little easier. I know you guys can't see those cards, but ran out of space. So I got to get a 6 or better because I haven't advanced any XP level, and I rolled a 10. So bam, Daniel Diaz escapes damage. So that's 1 card down. Then we are going to, again, the least health survivor. Again, we're all equal, so he's going to go after Daniel Diaz again. This time only a 4. And I hit on a 5, so I escaped again. And then last but not least, he could change his location. He's going to go to the farthest survivor, whom he has line of sight to, which is Sacagawea here. So he basically takes the shortest path. He will displace anybody he passes through, but he can simply go right here, not displace anybody. And so Sacagawea, or Samantha Ridley here has to roll a 5 or better. If there had been somebody in this space with her, based on the card, he would have attacked both spaces.
That's a 2.
That's a 2, so you take a hit. Good thing you're a healer. All right. And now it's back to us. So there's no rounds in the game. You just play until you either win or lose. And technically play would pass to you. So you would activate your characters first this time since I activated last time. I believe there is a first player token somewhere, but I didn't find it in my little prototype pack.
All right. Do you want that last item or no?
No, you can have it.
Right. Well, I'll search this. Goes to 0. Hey, a med kit. And then I'll take a step here. And I can use my rifle to shoot one of these wolves.
Okay.
Because it can shoot 3 spaces away.
Yep.
I use 1 dice.
1 die. So if you rolled 2, if you could roll more than 1 die, you could take out both of them. But since you're only rolling 1 die, the best you could do is... Yeah.
And I have to get a 5?
You gotta hit a 5 or better. Yep.
That's a 2.
That's a 2.
That's a miss.
Alright.
Can I shoot again?
Yeah. You can shoot as many times as you can use all 4 actions on an attack.
I'll probably just stand here and miss again.
Alright. Okay, let's see here. Oh, you get to go, Samantha. She's hiding here behind the beast.
Yeah. I'll stand on this and then shoot again. This time I get 2 dice though. I get a 6. Well, there you go.
There we go. So you took this guy out?
So I shot that guy.
Alright. We shot that guy. I'm house ruling this scenario that the wolves don't come back, so you get XP. You get 1 XP for every wolf that you kill, and 1 XP for every point of damage you put on the beast.
Okay. Okay. I will take a step back and swing at him with the rusty pipe.
Okay. 2 dice. Ooh! 2 6s. So he goes down.
2.
He goes down by 2.
She goes up by 2.
She goes up by 2. There we go. All right. So let's see here. Diaz. What is Diaz going to do? 1, 2, 3, and no, I can't see. I can't move into the zone where they are. So, what do I want to do? I guess I kind of have to block them. So 1, 2. I'm now orthogonally adjacent, so I can use my wrench essentially twice here. There's 1, and that's a miss. So I took out 1. He goes up 1. And that's his turn. So I believe the wolves, since they're adjacent to me, I don't think they're going to try and run around me to get to the objective token. Plus, I don't think they can, technically. All right. So then, let's see. Matthew here, he's going to 1, 2... Yeah, he's going to move once. He's going to search here. So take that down to 1. Let's see what we get here. A club. Ooh, this one does good damage against the beast. So we'll rearrange there. I'll take another action to move. These guys are only going to move 2, so that this is safe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the break action. Moved once, twice. I'm going to take the break action and break my machine gun. So by breaking my machine gun, I'm going to turn it in. It goes to the bottom of the item stack here. And then there's 2 piles of upgrade cards here. Blue is for range and red is for melee. So I randomly draw a blue upgrade card, and you can see that it's essentially just giving me an additional die on my rolls. So I will stick this under. Oh wait, I cannot, because the crossbow does not have an upgrade symbol along the bottom here. So I take that back. Can't do that. Can't do that. 1, 2, 3. I guess we'll just go stand right there. All right.
Switch that machine gun out.
I could do that. You're right. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Okay. I can always break it next turn. Okay. Everybody's gone. Wolf phase. Kitsune has a spawn before the wolves progress. So we've got a big hulking guy. We've got a regular wolf. We have a regular wolf. And we have a speedy wolf. Then they activate. So this guy moves 1. This guy goes 1, 2, 3. This guy wants to get next to me, and he does. He simply just hits me. Hits Diaz for 1. Can't stop it. This guy will go 1, 2. These guys will both stop here and hit Michael for 2. And these guys will both go 1, 2, 1, 2, and hit Matthew for 2. So, we're not doing so good here. Boom, boom. This guy goes 1, and this guy goes 1, 2. All right, all the wolves have activated. It's time for Kitsune again. We've got a regular card, and a personal card. So our personal modifier here is a double attack. Survivors who avoid the attack are attacked again. So, I need my handy dandy sheet back. Let's see here. the crown with the down symbol is least XP survivor. So Matthew has 0.
I got 1, I got 3.
Okay. So he's going after Matthew here. He's taking the... But he can't see Matthew. Does not have line of sight on Matthew. So he will go for the closest survivor, which is Samantha. So this is a 5 attack. So you got to roll 5 on your D10 to block it. And you got a 5. All right. Now it is the hero with the most health. So 3, 4,
4, 3.
4, 3. So unfortunately, Samantha has to block it again. 5 plus. She takes a hit. And then this last one is, again, survivor with most health, who is no longer Samantha. It's Diaz. So it's going to turn around and come up behind me here. Luckily, to my knowledge, the beast standing on one of these things does not end the scenario for us. And Diaz has got to hit a 5 plus, and I hit a 2, so Diaz takes a hit. And I did not block it, so double attack does not come into effect. All right. Back to me. All right, so we're going to do this right this time. I'm going to break my crossbow. Stick that on the bottom. Let's give these a little shuffle here. And I got ranged accuracy, which is good for my machine gun. So the machine gun has one little bullet down here, one little point, and I don't think it matters which thing it's under. That just means it can take 1 upgrade card as long as it's a ranged upgrade card. So I believe it just reduces it by 1 hit on 5s. So I will now take 1 shot at these guys right here. And I hit on 1. So that guy's gone. Matthew goes up 1. Let's go again. There's 2. So he goes up to 2, and this guy's gone. And then, yeah, I could see here. I cannot see here. 1, 2, 3. And I can't reach him yet. So I really just kind of have 1 action I don't know what to do with. Oh, once per turn I can reroll on top. Oh, it doesn't matter. I already hit him. So, yeah. I guess he's just kind of done. I could, I guess, back up so I can try and get some supplies here in a little bit. All right. And Diaz. He's got a wolf in front of him, a beast behind him. He technically needs to heal. I guess we all kind of do.
I mean, I have Medikit.
Okay. All right. Let's take care of this guy first. So he is rolling 1 die on a 5 plus. There we go. Nope, that's not it. That's a 4. All right, we'll go again. There we go. All right, take him out. He goes up by 1, and then let's move in here. So that's my 3rd action. I'll spend my 4th action to search. There we go. Just so you're aware of these guys, you gotta block. You gotta take care of that guy on your turn.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. And he gets some food. Grant 2 XP. Boom, boom. And that just goes away. All right. I'm done.
Okay. Let's take care of this first. So 1, 2. And I guess it doesn't matter which one I use. I missed. So try again. I missed again. So that was her turn. Unless... Can I break this?
You can break it, but you can't. You got to break.
I have to...
It's got to be a blue to break to get an upgrade
blue.
for a blue.
Okay.
And a red to upgrade a red.
All right. Well, Michael doesn't have anything that good either. I guess I can use the rifle to get a better roll. That's 4. There's 5.
Okay.
Then he goes up. And that's 4. That's a 6.
All right.
So that took care of that. Can I use them? Do you use items for free or no?
No, you have to use an action.
Okay.
To use a supply item. That's why it's green with a plus sign. It's a supply item. So it actually could technically go in your inventory. It wouldn't. You don't have to use up the gear slot to hold on to it.
Well, for now, it looks good there.
All right. Okay. So we've all gone. Wolves now need to spawn first. Pretty sure we're at least like halfway through this pack. There's a Hulk. There's a Hulker. Another Hulker. Got all the fast ones out first. There's a fast one. And another fast one. Okay. So now they'll all activate. So let's move them all first here. This guy just moves 1. This guy goes 1, 2, 3. But they can't because there's already 2 wolves in that zone, which is the maximum. This guy doesn't need to move. This guy can move into there. This guy can move here. This guy just moves there, there, and there. All right. So Michael takes 1. Diaz takes 2. And Samantha takes 2.
2?
2. So yeah, Diaz is on death's doorstep here.
So is Samantha.
All right. Beast. Beast's turn. Okay, so highest health. Matthew's got 3. Bale's higher than 3.
For health, no.
1, 2. Okay, so does Matthew, but he can't see Matthew.
So there's Michael Lambert, huh?
So that's Michael Lambert. He's gonna go there and 5 plus 2. Takes a hit. All right. Then he's going after lowest health, which is Diaz or Samantha, but he can see Diaz. I can't see Samantha, so that's a 6. 6 or better. All right, so Diaz is dead, I guess. Wah, wah, wah. All right. Just made the scenario infinitely harder.
Mm-hmm.
I guess technically we are playing with only 4 survivors, so we were kind of asking for it. And last but not least, lowest health again. So it wants to go after Samantha, so it'll turn like this, and it's a 4 or better. That's 7.
It's a 7.
Samantha survives. I have no idea what the strategy is on this one. I don't know whether you should try and prioritize the beast whenever you can. But, I mean, the wolves will overwhelm you if you don't pay attention to them. So, all right. You're up first.
So, Michael doesn't have a weapon that'll deal with a medium-sized wolf. So...
Yeah, it would take all of your stuff just to move over here.
Yeah.
And then you're automatically getting hit by him. So... 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. It's not looking good here, ladies and gentlemen.
Not sure what to do here. Alright, but then Samantha, she can do things. She has a bunch of wolves around her. So we'll do that. Deal with that first. Go the rusty pipe. Alright. That was a miss and a miss. Do it again. That's the same thing. There's a hit. So big guy goes out. And I think that was 3.
Okay, I wasn't counting. I wasn't paying attention.
I was worried about the numbers, so they kept rolling terribly. It's not going to matter anyway. This one is there. Because I can't touch that other wolf, and he's going to come kill me.
Yeah. Stupid wall on the way. That wolf's going to get you. Even if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, I can only get to there. And this speedy wolf can make it to this objective. So I think we've lost.
Because even if I heal myself and then walk that way.
If you heal yourself and go stand right here.
Well, I can't because this wolf's going to move.
If I can come around and kill this one, how much does that heal you for?
1.
Oh. Because both of these guys would be on you next turn.
Right.
Man. Alright, well, I'm just going to play it out for the sake of showing this game off. So I'm going to go 1, 2.
Stand there.
And then with my machine gun, aim at this fella right here. So that's 3 dice on a 5+. And I missed. And so we got to go again. And there we go. So we took him out. None of us made it to leveling up. So yeah. And that's it because Diaz is dead. I think the scenario should have ended when Diaz died, but we're just playing it out at this point. Yeah, so this guy would come here, this guy would come here, this guy would come there. These both would have come here and stopped. This one would have come there. And you'd be dead. You'd be dead. You'd have 1 left. So Matthew's the only one standing. Technically, let's see if he survives the beast phase. I know I didn't spawn any more wolves, but so the beast obviously would just turn around and come over here, attack me. I need a 5, 4, and a 5. There's a good roll. There's another good roll. And another good roll. So Matthew, standing strong. He does look like a grizzled veteran here on his picture. So yeah. This was scenario number 8. I was given scenario number 3 and scenario number 8 in this prototype here. So I'm guessing that scenario number 8 might be on the harder side, especially with 4 players. The other one, the objective tokens can flip to their red side, but you can go flip them back. They represent barricades, but you can fix the barricades as an action, and you just have to keep them all alive, so they can essentially take 2 hits instead of 1. You can keep them all alive while you take out the beast. Alright, well, that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen, for our playthrough of the Wilderness. I am going to reach out to the designers and ask them a few questions, and then I'm going to come back with a how to play video to be able to post on the channel. So if people have more detailed questions about how to actually play the game, and then maybe we will try another playthrough sometime in the future before the campaign ends. I believe it still has like 3 weeks left, so we've got some time. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more content like this, please consider subscribing to the channel. Once again, thanks for watching. Have a great day.